Well, hello. Yes, honey. Happy Wednesday. It's 12/8/2021. And we are counting down 13 days, honey. Yes, 13 days until the big event. And of course, what, 11 days until, we start our tea. So anyway, if you have not checked out the blog spot, okay, twospiritmystic.blogspot.com, where you can see the newest event that we're doing right now, which is the Omicron event, also known as usually the winter solstice event. Now, of course, I'm here. I've not got dressed or anything yet. I got laser done yesterday. In 24 hours, you cannot do anything to your face. You can't put no makeup on, nothing on. Just keep it nice and clean, hydrated, cold water because your pores are open. So, of course, aloe vera and all that good stuff. Anywho, and also another thing too, and see, when you go to this laser place, they have like five different nurses, right? Because only nurses can handle the laser machine. And this lady was probably the nicest one, and she's like, yeah, after you get laser, and girl, I've been getting laser on off y'all for years, y'all, about 7 years now. And she's like, and I don't really have, hair problems like on my legs and stuff, arms and all that, honey. Thank God for that, honey. Hello? Yes, honey. So anywho, so basically, she just told me that you need to exfoliate your skin during laser. And I said, well, I'm gonna start doing that anyway, bitch, just because you hyperpigmentate. Because of course, well, y'all can't see it. But I do get little spots here and there after the laser, and I won't say it burns me, but yeah, my skin just the pigment in my skin changes. So of course I just keep exfoliating, use some turmeric paste and all that good stuff. But girl, anyway, then I'm gonna go do a little microdermabrasion so they can scrape off the outer layer and all that good stuff. But anyway, so I just found out, and I was like, bitch, you're the only one that told me this now. Everybody else didn't tell me a motherfucking thing about that shit. So I said, fuck all these other nurse techs up in here and the nurse techs in the fucking past. Okay. Anyway, I didn't say that out loud. I thought that, honey. I act a certain way when I'm in public. So anywho, like I said, we're doing an event, the Winter Solstice event, Omicron, y'all, and it's gonna be very, very special. As I said, up until that point, there's something I'm going to do that I've been talking about for such a long time, and of course, people that I talk to privately know exactly what I'm talking about. But we're going to be dealing with you guys from an energetic point of view, as we always should do, but addressing energetic issues that pertain to you. Okay, we don't really care about what's going on with mama, daddy, sister, auntie, uncle, brother, cousin, niece, baby, all the good stuff, honey. We're concerned about you and your energy. When your energy is whole, complete, healed, in the right space, then you'll attract people to the right place. Okay. And so going into, like I said, it starts with you first, and then other people get the motherfucking tea. Okay. So, like I said, check the blog spot. You see the prices there. Shout out to those of you who already signed up. Like I said, you sign up by December the 12th. There's a bonus class I'm going to be doing based on you energetically. And of course, we will address that. Of course, I'm not going to put that out there yet until the 12th because there's a little something else I'm going to do. And like I said, I don't want to say I'm going to do it and just to get people to sign up. As I tell you guys, and I tell even like my sister and stuff that I be talking about, like, oh, I want to do this event. And they're like, you have to blah, 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 blah. Listen, if you sign up for it, honey, you sign up for it. I'm not selling nothing. I'm not going to reach out and try to get you to sign up, baby. Because, like I said, when it comes to energy, I'm very, very big on energy. And I'm not about, baggage. And I'm not about cluttering up my etheric field. So it's like, yeah, honey, if it's for you and you feel the need to sign up for it, hey, come on in. We got a lot of work we're going to be doing. If you're just like, I need a little more convincing, yeah, listen, honey, it's probably not for you. Keep it pushing, and blessings anyway. Okay. So, yeah. So I'll also, before I forget too. So shout out to those of you who signed up for motherfucking class. Because see, I've been telling y'all that. Like, we don't do what we used to do on this channel because people be lurking and every fucking day is something motherfucking new. And it's just like, girl. It's just like, girl, when you gonna act your age and not your motherfucking shoe size? But we're gonna keep it there because of course these demonic ass bitches, okay, these energies that are over these bitches, they love when a bitch address them. It makes them feel special. Oh my god, you're talking about me. You're talking about me. Anywho, so Shout out to those who take class. Like I said, that's where we put out our tea at the events. We talk about teas. During the event, you have time to ask questions, all that good stuff. So, shout out to those who sign up for that. Even going into, like I said, we've been offering classes since 2016. Some of you have been following me since 2016, and you're barely signed up for class now. And I'm just like, come on in here, gods. I said, listen, when the student is ready, the teacher's motherfucking appear. Now, I know they don't say that. I know they say when the student's ready, the teacher appear. But listen, when the student is ready, the teachings will motherfucking appear. So I did spend my time yesterday and this morning to the wee hours of this morning, finishing up some classes that I promised you guys that I would finish. And I pushed through it, honey. When I tell y'all, girl, traffic was a motherfucker yesterday coming back home. I have to go about it's supposed to be, going there is supposed to be 48 miles away. Okay, almost a good hour. But of course, I'm going 80 on the freeway. But coming back, it was a little slower because, bitch, they want to say 55 miles per hour speed. Motherfuckers like, what's going on? What they doing, bitch? There was no repairing going on. So whatever, girl. People rubbernecking and shit. I'm just like, listen, girl, I'm not about to be flooring this car. I'm not about to keep braking. I'm just gonna let motherfuckers think they zooming in and doing some shit. And then one person that I was in one city. The person I was in that city on the same freeway, bitch. When I got up to the next city, maybe 2 cities up, the motherfucker was I was passing the motherfucker up like, what's you back there speeding, motherfucker, zigzagging through the freeway? When when there's traffic, bitch, you ain't getting no motherfucking where. People know California traffic is horrible. So, anywho, shout out to those of you who signed the class, like I said, or signed up for the classes. I did send out, because, of course, we kept pushing it back for one of the persons, and I wanted them to get this information before December the 21st, because, of course, the information that's in that class, they need it. They felt a connection to it, and I said, let's get it going. So, of course, I finished up part 2, sent out part 2, and I'll be doing part 2, or excuse me, sent out part 1, finished up part 1, sent out part 1, started on part 2. I'll be sending out part 2 today or first thing in the morning. And then, of course, we can do a phone call and you can ask your questions, which will be a part 3. Because, of course, there was so much information in this class. It was an advanced class. I didn't want to put everything in the first part and create confusion. So, of course, I'm breaking it up piece by piece so you can absorb, right? Obtain what you're learning. And then, of course, going into the other individual, shout out to the D and K. Come on in here, the D and a motherfucking K. Can we say the D and a motherfucking K? Ding, 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 ding. Anyway, so I also sent out part 1. Now, we were not going to make this a part class, but once again, there's so much information and we're dealing with 2 different energies here. I wanted you to absorb and observe and obtain the information that is in the whole class. So in part 1, I wanted to make sure that you got part 1, you studied the pronunciations, you get into the A, E, I, O, U, come, nom, nom, all the good stuff. Once you get that down, of course, part 2 will be sent out to you, once again, no later than tomorrow morning. Like I said, I'm doing them both at the same time, honey, so we can get that going out the way, and then we can focus on the Omicron event. I do have someone that's coming in from out of state to come and see me, honey. And I said, girl. So while we're getting ready for the Omicron event, we're getting ready for the class that we're doing. And then also another person too out there. Shout out to you, Leona. Leona know who she is, honey. And no, we're not talking about Leona Lewis, girl. Even though we love Leona Lewis too, girl. Yes, honey. Anyway, we talk about Leona. Leona know who she is. So, of course, I'll be also sending you a nice little email because, of course, we need to get you into your 2nd and 3rd classes. So then I think the 4th and 5th class that you signed up for, I believe I'm going to do it a one-on-one with you because it's more of a customized class. I want to also show y'all this too, y'all. Can I talk about it for a minute? Girl, look what somebody gifted me, girl. Look what somebody motherfucking gifted me. Now, it says a tarot card journal, but like I told y'all before, okay, bitch, as I said before, what made me love this book, okay, is the fact is that it goes over the emotional wheel. It talks about the reader and the current, okay, current. Bitch, girl, y'all know how the cues and all that shit is with me, honey. And now I have a speech impediment and no, there's no lisp and none of that bullshit, girl. Like I said, my mind processes words faster than I motherfucking speak it. Like I said before, going into statistic, bitch, statistic used to take me, I used to say statisticism. It was a lot of S's there, girl. Anywho, so going into this, it has the date, the time, the deck of cards you use, and the reader, the cue. And so, of course, you're putting your name, their name. And then it goes over the questions that they ask. So it kind of keeps the reading organized. It goes over the cards that you pulled and their interpretation. So this is for my log. Bitch, if you want a copy of the log, you definitely reach out to me. As I said before, when it goes into the readings, there's no more. And what card was that? Hold on, let me get my pen and paper. We're not doing that. I need you to have your pen and paper ready. I need you to quiet yourself down. I need you to focus on what is being said. As I mentioned before, and as a lot of you know this, we've done readings. When you're more calm and you're more connected with the questions that you're asking, the reading is like boom, 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 and we keep them moving. When you're kind of like, oh my God, I want to ask this question, but I don't know if I should ask it, or you're worrying about, oh my God, what they doing in the other room, they in there, whatever. Then the reading is kind of like, okay, I'm seeing two energies here, and blah, 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 blah. And then it's like, well, who is who and what is what? It's like, girl, you know who is who and what is what. Let's say you need to come to this place and this space, okay? Because of course, I'm talking about virtual people, not in-person people. You need to come to the space with a clear mind and heart and have those questions ready to go. And once again, we don't do questions before the reading. I always tell you that. Please don't send me questions before the reading. When the reading goes down, have your questions motherfucking ready, okay? Now, moving it on. Okay, someone reached out to me about a consultation last week sometime. It was some immediate responses going back and forth with each other. And literally, I've not heard back from this person. So, of course, first come, first serve. I tell you, I'm usually open, once the money is sent over for the reading and the consultation, we book it, we plan it, all the good stuff. I do not do pre-bookings or pre-plannings before the payment is sent over due to past experiences. I told y'all before, when I first started offering workings for people, I was getting like 20 or 30 people, like, no lie, like every 3 or 4 hours, booking readings, booking consultations, wanting to get, and I was like, oh, I can do this. I can line this person up for this hour. But girl, by the time I was done with like that third consultation, I was so fucking drained because, like I said before, you're pulling energy. And a lot of times people also reach out to people, and I don't know if I said this publicly, to pull energy. So a lot of people, they want to reach out to you because they want to pull. It's not about I really want help. It's I need energy and I'm going to jump on this bitch's energy. And so going into that, like I said, I do not plan that because I remember one person in particular, they were coming out with some type of business. And I won't say it, but they were coming out with some type of business and they needed some type of consultation for this business. And literally for like 2 weeks, it was, okay, I can do this reading on this day, or I could do this consultation on this day. And it was like 2 weeks just going back and forth. And literally we finally did it. And they're like, okay, I'll be sending you an email if I want to, proceed with the work, whatever. Okay. Sent an email. We talked about it. We quoted quite some other good stuff. Then, of course, they're like, I'll hit you up on Thursday. So I set aside time for Thursday, honey. I was like, listen, honey, I can't do nothing on Thursday. I got this lady calling. I need to be focused at this show. At that time, y'all, I was doing cam shows, phone sex. I was doing all that shit. So I was like, yeah, let me turn everything off because I don't want nothing going off. I want to give this lady my undivided attention. Either way, mama never called me. So sure enough, right before I said, okay, fuck this shit, I'm getting emails from people that are trying to, see me on cam. Listen, mama, let me send her email. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I decided to go with another person. They offered me the work at a more affordable price. Bitch, if you went from and I'm just going to say this, and I'm going to say this very, like I say, y'all don't, you take what I say seriously, but I'm saying this from a very loving place, tough love. I was given tough love. That's how I'm who I am today. And I like to give my people tough love. If you come from being a motherfucking project, bitch, going to thrift stores and shit to buy shit to start your motherfucking business, you trying to say, I want to be a multi-million-dollar business owner. I need to be aligned with the right energies. If there's anything blocking it, I need that to be removed. I need help with removing obstacles, blah, 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 blah. And I'm trying to be that. Bitch, $120 is way affordable, bitch, because you're trying to be $1 million business owner. So for me, I'm like, if it does not make sense to me, it does not work. So it's like, girl, going into anything. I know people out there are like, listen, I really, really need this, but this thing's gonna cost me $2,000, and I got it, but I don't want to spend my money. And it's just like, but something that's going to last you for years or change you to where you're going to be bringing in $20,000. $2,000 is not that much money. And like I said, going into anything I've ever invested in or spent my money on that I thought other people was like, oh, girl, you wasted your money. You know, you could have went to blah, blah, blah and got it for cheaper. That's understandable. But either way, something that costs $800 that was going to work for 5 or 6 years, if you divide 800 by 5 or 6, honey, that's well worth it versus getting the cheap shit that's going to break down every year and keep rebuying it over and over and over and over and over, or even going every 2 years and buying it. So the same thing with this type of work. You know, that whole thing about, oh God, one turn, I'm like, girl, that's very affordable, honey. Very affordable. I think about stuff like that when I go get supplies for spiritual work. As I mentioned before, different situations require different things. So of course, there's different process. And sometimes back in the day, I used to be like, damn, do I really want to spend that much money? Damn, do I really want to go pay $200 for a hotel room? Do I really want to rent the car? Do I really want to pay the gas? Do I really want to turn down $1,500? But in my mind, right, the business side of me was like, listen, but this whole, day that you're going to be taking off and doing this type of work is going to turn out, it's going to basically make itself over. And it did. It worked out. Obviously, that's why we're here. So it's like, yeah, when people are in that mindset, you cannot change them. And that's why I said going into the whole thing about your mind and your spirit has to be in the place for you wanting to, where you wanted to be at. There's not no, I want to be that girl. I want to be that boy, as me and my people, I want to be that girl. But you're like, damn, do I really want to, spend that much money? It's like, mama, they're not saying $100,000 and you're losing $80,000. It's not saying 20,000 and you're losing 20,000. Oh, honey, like say even going into surgeries, because surgeries are investments too. Damn, do I really want to spend all that money on some damn teeth when I can just go to Mexico and get it for cheaper, or go get me some temporary shit and girl. Yeah, and that shit falls out in 2 or 3 years, and you got to go get that shit redone, and you got to double spend the money, and this is that. Go back through the pain, go back to the recovery. You don't know what you're gonna be doing in 5 or 6 years, girl. You might be making, a salary of like $3,000 a day. Now you got to take out 4 or 5 days, where you're losing like what, 12,000, girl. So it's like, think about everything you spend as an investment. When you're paying for spiritual work, that is an investment. Where you're paying for classes, that's an investment. When you're paying for wigs and makeup and all, that's an investment, honey. It's not about, oh my God, that's a what? Why am I gonna go buy a Versace shirt for $250 when I go to Walmart get one for $5? Bitch, that shit ain't gonna last past fucking 5 fucking months. So you go ahead and spend that motherfucker like that, girl. That Versace shirt is gonna last you for some motherfucking years. So it's like, yeah, mama, buy only what you want and none of what you motherfucking don't need. Okay. And that's what I motherfucking say. So anyway, like I said, that just taught me, like, listen, consultation readings, first come, first serve, and we go from there. And of course, going into even into me believing and thinking that you're ready. Like, listen, a lot of people that I heard stories where people book your reading 6 months out and then you get a reading. Oh, girl, we don't do that over here. I told y'all about that girl, and like I said, I don't remember her name. I'm gonna look up her name, and I'm gonna send her one more last email, honey, and say, listen, girl, if you're ready to get that reading, go ahead and send that coin back over again. Mama paid for reading like what, 4 years ago? Mama sent a $15 for an aura reading. And mama was all like, listen, I can't do the reading no time soon. I got a lot going on right now. My life is going blah, 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 blah. So I'm kind of thinking like, mama, that's what the reading is for. It's for you to get an interpretation of what the fuck's going on in your life. Girl, after that $15 was long spent, bitch. And 3 motherfucking years later, mama gonna send me a little email and say, I'm almost ready for that reading. Miss Thing, this is not a collect and hold type of thing, honey. Girl, if you book a reading, you send them money over, girl, let's get this reading done and get it and keep it moving. Like, girl, you sent that money for that reading, but 3 or 4 fucking years ago. Mama, yeah, we ain't going back. Because they make me seem like you're onto some shit. And then also segue over to this, I'm gonna be done. because like I said, I've been up for about a good hour or two, and girl, I can't get dressed no time soon. I gotta wait a good what 2 or 3 hours. So anyway, listen, that's what makes me want to segue into a little something something right now. Okay, so you know what? Yeah, I'm probably not gonna talk about that. We'll save that. We'll save that, honey. We're gonna save that, honey. We're gonna save that. Yes, come on in the editors. Oh wait, no, oh wait, no, we not. No, no, yeah, we're gonna talk about it right now. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it right now. Something just came up right now. Okay. So we're gonna say this, the white and polite way, because I do feel like, when it comes to today's society, it says when in Rome you do what the Romans do. So I do feel like in today's society you have to base things on stereotypes. You have to say, listen, we trust the gentle white woman, but we don't trust the loud aggressive black woman. Okay, so because I have white in me, I can manifest and invoke that white woman energy, bitch. Okay, hello. So I'm gonna say this, and of course, I don't want anyone to take offense to this. I want to be very, and I thought about this for some time. It's been a couple of weeks now, but I've been talking about this with one of my sisters recently, and I said, I think I'm gonna say it. So when it comes to this stuff, y'all, I've seen so much stuff. Once again, going into people pulling energy and wanting to, you know, I just need someone to talk to. I just need, this person's loving and caring, so I need that loving and caring energy, whatever. Right. And they want to have access to you 24/7. And when they do not have access to you 24/7, it kind of makes them a little bitter. And not for everybody, but some people, it kind of makes them bitter. Like, damn, I thought I was going to be able to call this bitch anytime I wanted to. And the first thing in the morning when I wake up to go get my coffee and telling the bitch that I'm cramping and my booty hole is itching, I think I have a yeast infection. I'm smelling something. Like, girl, like, ma'am, it is 4 o'clock in the morning. I know it's probably 7 o'clock where you're at, but it is 4 o'clock in the morning here, girl. I'm winding down, mama. I don't want to hear nothing about you. There's something going on with the yeast infection, that your baby daddy's probably cheating on you with your brother. Like, mama, I don't want to be hearing that. Once again, going into casework and consultations, but people are calling me personally, girl. And I'm like, wait a minute, sis. Like, one of them, girl, it was an everyday thing. And I was like, wait a minute, sis. You're not contributing to why we're here. Okay, we're not here to make friends. We're not here to hi, yeah, I need more people to talk. I need validation in my experience. Come over here. We're here to help. We're here to heal. We're here to take the lessons that we learned and teach other people how they can make it through, right? And don't become defeated, but become victorious, right? Don't feel like the victim, but use the so-called victimization and become victorious over these challenges, right? Because everything in life is a challenge. If life is easy, you got to be scared. If everything in life went your way every freaking time, you should worry, because that's not what life is about. Once you finish your learning process, that's when you graduate. And that's what we call going home. As I mentioned before, a situation that I had a couple of months ago, I told y'all before that I've read a lot of people. I had a lot of connection with a lot of people, but I had a dream of a big event. And this event was either a graduation, a wedding, it was something of that sort. But the person that this dream was for, and I told y'all even publicly, their life ended up changing several months later. So I'm telling you this, that when this life is over and you've accomplished all the things you should have accomplished, and some of you won't be able to accomplish all the things you need to accomplish. So you're going to come back down here because you spend this free time that you think you have, that is free, you think it's free, doing shit that does not serve you, that does not deal with you, that does not deal with self. You spend this time worrying about the next bitch, and you want to actually fight for people that have nothing to do with you, and it has not, they don't want anything for you. So you rather sit here and fight for, once again, a celebrity, and you got friends that you could be fighting for, supporting, you don't. So I'm saying all this to say, going into this, I've been on YouTube offering spiritual services since 2016. And of course, I know that sometimes, or all the time, when the time is right, people feel moved and they want to give. And once again, I'm not saying this to make people start giving. because once again, I don't care. I'm good. Okay. I'm educated. I'm trained. I have supporters. I work for what I want. I work for what I get. And definitely when I want something, I'm going to motherfucking get it. So I don't need to beg people. I don't need to create a GoFundMe. I don't need to come on and say, hey, y'all, pay for this, pay for this. I need it, I need it, I need it. I just want to make this clear. So that way, when you decide to reach out to me and it's not a business thing, it's more so a personal thing, and you're thinking I'm going to, put my stuff on hold to deal with you, when you're not putting nothing in the motherfucking pot, that's not how I operate. You're not going to feed off of everybody else's hard work. Kind of like going into the stuff I used to do when it came to the cam show stuff. I would do like a ticket raffle. And some people would buy, I'll say, okay, give me 10 tickets and we'll do the show. Well, some people would buy like 7 tickets, right? That would leave 3 more tickets. And then when 2 other people buy the ticket, then the one person buy their ticket, right? That they spent the least money. And they get into the thing and they're the one saying, bend over, shake it, spread it. They're the one being the director. And it's like, wait, hold up. This motherfucker sent $700 and ain't nowhere nearly asking for the shit you said it asking for. And you sent over 100, and you like thinking that you controlling and running the show. And of course, the guy who bought the most would say, no, it's good, it's fine. I bought it because I wanted you to enjoy yourself. I'm not enjoying myself on the cheapest motherfucking here trying to direct shit. Bitch, it's the ship. Bitch, the ship ain't gonna never flow smoothly and freely when you have one motherfucking dead weight on here. You got a hole in the motherfucking boat that don't want to motherfucking be filled. Bitch, the whole fucking ship gonna fucking sink eventually. So the same thing with that. Like I said, there's people that have been here for a very long time, and I love it. But I'm like, girl, you never bought a reading, you never paid for oils, you never sent over donation. Girl, even 50 fucking cent, never say, here's a quarter, kiss my ass, suck my dick, suck my left titty, mystic, here's a quarter. And even going into, no Tito shake, going into wigs and shit. Bitch, you got a synthetic wig, girl, here's a quarter to get your new wig. Like, girl, no type of support. And they'll be the first ones to be like, hey, I would like to talk to you. Here's my email. Here's my number. And like I said, I'm not bashing anyone in particular. I'm speaking in whole because this happens a lot. I'm not going to say every day. I'm going to say at least once a week. And it's like, mama, who are you? Like, who are you, girl? Like, I don't just give my energy out like that. Very similar to, like I said, personal life. This is not just business for me. I move like that personally. Anyone who knows me could tell you. I don't just say everyone in my space. I don't just say everyone in my place, my home, my car. Girl, there's times people are like, listen, I need to ride somewhere. Girl, you don't got roadside assistance? Honey, no shade. Sis, didn't you say you got $2,000 last week? You can't pay for Uber? But I was hoping that I can give you the money because I didn't really want to get an Uber to a complete stranger. Like, mama, you're trying to give me $5 motherfucking dollars and you're going to give Uber 15? Bitch, you don't lost your motherfucking mind. It's not about the profit once again for me. It's about the motherfucking principle. So going into this, like I said before, I come here to offer assistance. Which means even on my free time, I'm assisting people. The only time I'm not assisting people, bitch, is when I'm dealing with very, very close people to me. Because like I told you, I don't do people that me. I don't do that. When I'm off the clock, bitch, I'm off the motherfucking clock. So the only time I have my time, my space is when I'm sleeping and I'm dealing with people that I'm close with. So it's like, yeah, mama, I don't have time to just pick up the phone and down and say, hey, yo, what's up? I got your email. Or you know what, you're trying to do consultation, you're trying to do. I don't got time for that, girl. Even going into the flip side of people used to, and I'm going to be done because I want to keep out too long today. It's midday. Going into people used to pay for like readings and caseworks, honey. And first thing you go on that phone, girl, what's up with you? Yeah, girl. I want to say this. You said something in your life that kind of offended me. And I'm just like, wait, what? Is this the girl that paid for the casework? And she calling me from another number? No, mama. Well, you were talking about how Black people need to get it together and stop being basic. And I'm a Black person. And I'm just like, so you took offense to something that was made generally? Okay, ma'am. So now this consultation went left field. And another thing, I don't really believe in work. But I'm going to see if you can manifest this job for me. And if you can manifest this job, then I'll be a believer. But in time, I say, and I'm like, okay, girl. Yeah, mama. Okay, so this is what we're going to do, ma'am. You already paid for the time, so I'm not going to cut it. I'm not going to hang up on you, ma'am. We're going to give a shout out to girl over there in the DMV. How? We're not gonna cut you off. We're not gonna end it because you sent over your coin. And I don't believe in owing people anything in the spirit or in the physical, bitch. Because when it's time to go, bitch, I want to be done. I don't want no tithes or any offerings being owed in this realm, in this time, in this phase, honey. So, baby, what we are going to do is give you the information that you need to get the work done, and we'll leave it there. And if you decide to do the work with me, baby, we need to do a cleanse first because bitch, you got some spirits upon you. And what you mean I got some spirits upon me? And I'm like, yeah, like I said, you got spirits upon you. So, girl, you go do a cleanse. You can Google that. You can go on YouTube. And then, of course, right before I even did it, well, I was actually looking at this other spiritualist, and I want to say her name was like Sparicha, or it was like 41 in her name or something like that. And I heard her mention, and I'm like, oh God, here we go. And I heard her, she was talking about like cleanses and demonic attachments and blah, 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 blah. And she was just talking about how you just got to be careful you get work done from this, all this good stuff. And I just want to confirm, are you a woman? Are you a transgender? Because I think I heard you say you're a transgender. And I'm just like, wait a minute. So this bitch says she watches videos all the fucking time. And she sent over some motherfucking donation money to motherfucking get a consultation, bitch. This was like, what, 3 or 4 years ago. Then mama gonna sit here and bring up another fucking witch, bitch, while we're on the motherfucking phone. Bitch, I don't operate like that. Bitch, you're not gonna be on my Jiro just like you going to McDonald's. You're not gonna go to McDonald's and say, well, hey, can I get the number 3? Yeah, it's actually gonna be 60 cents. Well, that's funny because Burger King only charged 25 cents for upcharge. Why do y'all charge 6? Like, girl, you're not doing that. So you're either gonna pay for it or you're gonna keep it moving. So it's like, I'm not that girl that's so bored that want to be on the phone and gossip about other spiritual people, especially when it comes down to that sacred moment. I don't get off by that. And anybody who's ever got work done with me, anybody who's ever paid for casework with me that really, really support me can verify that. I don't sit here and be like, yeah, I'm to that spirit girl. I don't do that. There's no point in that. When you bash other people when it's your time, you're bashing yourself. And that's why some people never have their season. That's why some people have been doing shit for 20 or 30 years and they're still in the same house. They're still in the same space. They still have the same wallet, the same numbers in the bank because you're not growing. You're not letting things go that does not serve you no more. So it's like, I have no time for that. It's a time and a place for everything. So once again, why I do not do that. So you ever want to just reach out and say, hey, I just want to talk. I just want to listen. Send over a donation, honey. Then I know it's real. Of course, when you send over energy too, and I could pull up energy, bitch, like I said before, you don't have to send over pictures and birthday. Like I said, the girl out there in Glendale, California, the black woman, honey, can we talk about it? Who's the enemy's friend, sent me over some money on PayPal and tried to pull the money back just to get an address that was on file. And mama, I screenshotted that motherfucking address. Because I said, mama, baby girl, what you're not going to do is you're not going to think you're going to send over some coin. And see, that's where these minions going out. You think you're going to send over coin, get over information, and then reach out and say, oh, yeah, I paid for a reading. I got the money back in this, their address, all that. Oh, mama, that bitch got your energy. And then you're going to think you're going to bring it back to me? You think you're going to bring me back that bone? Oh, bitch, you don't got the... You got the shit fucked up, girl. I may look like those hoes. What I mean by I may look like a black American like they do, but like I said, we're cut from a different cloth, girl. It's a cultural thing, girl. There's a lot of cultures that look alike. There's some Korean people that look like they're Chinese, but they're not motherfucking Chinese. They're motherfucking Korean. So like I said before, we may look alike, but we're not alike. That's why, once again, we leveled up several times while they're still doing the motherfucking same shit they did 5 years ago. Credit's still fucked up. Life is still fucked up. And we're going to keep it there. So like I said before, if you do want to reach out and say, hey, listen, I need to talk to you about some various stuff, I need, send over love donation. Send over a love offering. And like I said, it's not because, oh, God, I need it. I'm money hungry. But, bitch, I need to know if you really are who you say you are. Are you for the cause? Or are you against the cause? Because, bitch, you're not sending over anything to add into the pot, but yet you're adding in little comments and, oh, girl, oh, this and that. Yeah, I'm kind of looking at you sideways, sis. Like, what you really doing? What's your real intentions, hon? And that's it. Okay. That's it, honey. Come on in here, Lady K. Let's scroll up. Yes, honey. Come on in here. I know, honey. Spirit is moving. Yes, honey. Only with Spirit is moving. Yes, honey. Come on in here. Yes, okay. We got to scroll all the way up. Okay. Lady K, come in here. Larry, yes, honey. Who you doing? Yes. Does it hurt to get laser? Woo, motherfucker. Let me tell you something. So I've tried 3 different types of lasers. Candela Yang, Pro something something, we'll just remember the yang first, right? I think it's called Cool Yang and Candela Yang. The one I'm using, I believe, is the Cool Yang one, which is good for all skin types. This one has, I think they said it's Cryon or something like that, where it's a hot liquid that shoots out to burn the hair, then it hits you with a cool mist. I will say this. So I've got my stomach done, so happy trolls will not be there. You know the little hair that grows up from your pubes to your belly button. So I have my stomach laser. It feels cold. It does not hurt, even at the highest setting. You're just like, ooh, okay, that kind of tickled. Okay. Going into the face, I feel more heat there. It could also be because laser pulls your skin tight. It creates circulation. So of course blood is flowing. So all the good stuff. And it makes you sweat like a motherfucker too, honey. Lady K, it will be freezing. You'll be like, it's cold. And honey, as soon as I get that laser on, bitch, you're sweating. Sweat coming out your wig, sweat coming on your bra. It's like, God diggity, damn dog. Bitch. So yeah, so this machine, like I said, does not hurt. You do feel a warm sensation. It does not hurt. The aftercare is a little more annoying though than the actual laser procedure because of course you cannot do anything that's going to make you sweat because your pores are open. You should honestly keep your distance from person, places, and things while you're getting laser done. And that's what I love about the mask that we have to wear right now because it kind of keeps that area protected. And then of course the clothes on my stomach, so that keeps that protected. But the aftercare, so you have to really make sure everything is good. You can put no makeup on for like up to 48 hours later. You have to watch, you got to take a cold shower. Ain't no hot showers, honey. Okay, 48 hours after you get laser, you cannot take no hot showers. So, baby, imagine you taking it. And I don't know about y'all. I don't like cold showers. Okay, I like my showers to be nice and hot. I want to feel my pores open and the shit come out of my skin, honey. Okay, so that whole thing about hey, leave her alone. The whole thing about cold showers, girl. Girl, but I did it, and girl, you know what I did too, Lady K. I had the shower head pointing towards the ground. I was way against the wall over here, and I'll take the cloth. I'll let the water hit it. I'll let the water drip down a little bit. Let it get a little, room temperature. Rub the soap and rub my body down, baby. I ain't playing with that. Like I said, it's the aftercare. Okay. And of course, I believe a week or two before you get laser, you cannot have exposure to the sun. You cannot have exposure to the sun, any antibiotics, certain medications. So it's a really, really, fucked up thing. But yeah, like I said, I don't think it hurt. I think that even electrolysis doesn't hurt. People's like, oh, girl, it hurts. Yeah. I've fallen asleep during laser and electrolysis. Like I remember when I went to a because the lasers here were not seeing nobody. This was probably the end of last year. So I had to drive almost 2 hours. I said, fuck it, girl. When you have to do something, you have to do something. So I drove 2 hours to a city that offered laser, and it was a very uppity, in a very nice part of Southern, we're gonna say a very nice part of Southern California, very nice, uppity, white area. So at first I thought to myself, girl, they're gonna put me on the lowest setting. Because of course, if the clinic only caters to lighter skin, then of course they're gonna be scared to do darker skin. So I'm like, they're gonna put me on the lowest setting, girl, bye. Get up in there. Nurse is like, hey, what you? I was like, oh, wait a minute, they got an urban nurse up in there. What's going on? And her name was like a weird name. Anyway, I won't even say because people like to look up names and shit. Either way, she's doing the laser, and at first I felt a little claustrophobic because the room was, everything just looked bare in the room. I was like, oh my goodness. And then they put these little, goggles over your eyes, and they're metal, so you can't see a motherfucking thing. So imagine this, and it was like a 15-minute session. So she lays me all the way back, and I'm just like, oh my God. So she's doing it, and I'm just counting myself down, like, don't stress out because I kind of get, anxiety and panic attacks. I'm laying flat back. And of course, I can't see what the fuck is going on. So I'm like, is this bitch going to come in with a syringe and inject me with some fentanyl or something? I don't know. I was just thinking about all this shit. So I have to, and it's beautiful too because they were near a pond, so you could see this water out of the. Oh, girl, it's beautiful, y'all. And they even let people like go out there, so depending on the session and all that. Either way, she's doing it, and I just count myself down, and I guess I counted myself down into a fucking sleep, to where I didn't know I was asleep. And she's like, Azalea, uh-huh, are you okay? I'm like, and she's like, okay, I just want to make sure. And we're actually done with the session. And I was like, damn, okay. How long was that? She's like, you're out for about 7 minutes. Bitch, I was so out. Going to electrology too. So once again, that's a little more, they have to get all in your face and they're doing one thing at a time, one follicle come up, tweezing it out. And so that whole process just put me to sleep too. Every time I go, and literally I'm snoring. And I'm not knowing I'm snoring. I've been for an hour session. 20 minutes in, she tapped it. She said, okay, I was trying to finish, but the snoring was getting there. You were opening up the mouth and so, if you could stay up, we need to finish it. I was like, listen, yeah, maybe do 2 more minutes because I had a very long night. Do 2 more minutes and then I'll just, we'll reschedule for the other 30 minutes. But yeah, it's very relaxing to me. I don't think I have a high pain tolerance too, Lady K. I don't think I have I don't think I'm prone to pain like that. I think I have a very high pain tolerance. Come on, EPEG. Happy birthday, EPEG. Yes, honey. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if we could do something really quickly right now, EPEG. Let's see if we can do a little something, something right now. Can we do a little something, something right now, EPEG? Yes, honey. Let's see if we could find a little something, something. Let's see. Let me see something really quickly. Okay. Can we do this? Come on, EPEX. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. School birthday. Ow! There you go, EPEC. Happy birthday. Many, many more. Many, many more. Yes, we ask for prosperity, blessings, and protection. Yes, honey. May this year be filled with a whole lot of good teas. Okay. Yes, honey. So like traffic in Fort Lauderdale, stop and go Canadians, New Yorkers, and Californians text here in Broward County. Listen, don't be coming for don't be coming for Californians. But listen, Larry, yes, they do drive crazy as fuck over here. But I be thinking like the way Californians be driving, I feel like it's because they come from other parts of the country. They just have or even out of country and they just have California plates because the bitch that bumped the front of my car, they paid me cash. This was a couple of last year. They scratched right by my headlight, just a little bit. And the man was like, how much you want? And I said, how much that gonna cost you to repair? He said $50. And I said, you a mother. He was like Armenian. And I said, are you Armenian? He said, yeah. I was like, okay. Because I was in a very Armenian area, honey. Big Armenian population. Honey, yeah, what happened? And then my friend's like, girl, you need to tell him you need 2,000. I was like, honey, yeah, I'm not gonna do this to this old man. So I was like, yeah, 350. And he's like, okay, follow me to the bank. So of course I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, girl, I heard about the Armenian mobsters and shit, girl. Let me follow him to the bank, but let me stay outside the parking lot. So, bitch, I'm sitting there. He's taking the money out. He walks to the car and he's like, I need you to write down your license plate and ID and all that. I said, no, I need you to write your stuff down first. And he's like, oh, come on. I said, yeah, you write it down. I also need to see you count that money. But he's like, 1, 2, and then, trying to, I say, yeah, honey, I'm not signing nothing until I know for sure you got that money. He counted out, give it to me, sign it down, we were done. But either way, honey, I don't think you know how to drive. I think that, yeah, I don't know what that was. I don't know what it was, honey. Clearly, daddy probably needed glasses too. I don't know. Come on in here, grand madam. Who you doing? Come in here, Norma. Yes, you caught up. Come in here, I'm Dee Dee. Yes, honey, everyone missed it. Yes, honey, traffic is terrible in Michigan as well. Listen, I heard all about that, honey. Listen, I think traffic is horrible in Chicago too. Listen, okay, come on in here, Erebus. Erebus. Yes, honey. Happy birthday, Peg. Yes, honey. Ow, ow, ow. Yes. That's a basic courtesy to have questions ready at time of right. And that's what I'm thinking too. Like, I think what happens, Dee Dee, And as I'm a little patient with people, and maybe when I first started, I'm going to be like, is this your first time getting a reading? Have you done a reading before? Whatever. Excuse me, I had garlic naan, so I'm getting burpy and all that good shit. Anyway, so um, I think that what happens is they get on the phone, Didi, and they're like, and I tell you, every time I come here, y'all, my mind be going 1,000 miles per hour. Like, there's so much I want to talk about and get out, but I'm just like, nah, whatever. Is that really important? Is that really, is that important right now? Whatever. So anyway, I think when they get on the phone, Didi, they're like, oh my God, this is probably my only chance I'm be able to talk to Mystic for the next month or two. So let me get it all out. So it's like, okay, well, I had this question, but wait, something else coming. Yeah. I also noticed too that sometimes, Didi, when you answer questions to people, sometimes it allows more questions to come in. Like a good example, and of course, people, I feel like they can group some of their questions into one question. And usually Spirit answer all the questions the first question they ask anyway. But when they say stuff like, what did one of the persons say? Will my man come back? When will he come back? How do I know he's coming back? And then when I answer that, well, so this is another question. When he comes back, will it be permanent? And it's just like these questions kind of touch the same thing because I'm sure you could summarize that into one question. What I need to know about the circumstances that deal with my man. Spirit will reveal that to you. So that whole going into the specifics and specific and I need the blah blah blah, it's like, yeah, you're kind of overworking yourself and then you're leaving room for more stuff to come in to where the 30-minute or the hour reading turns into a 2-hour reading. And as I tell people, have your questions organized. Ask the question the way that you wrote it, and Spirit will answer. Spirit knows all, okay? And of course, it's my job to interpret what Spirit is conveying, but Spirit knows all. So it's like I said, I've given readings to people on in here. They're in here right now, and they're not in here, and they could vouch and say, yes, there's times I had 3 questions. I asked the first question, and Spirit already answered the questions to the other questions, or already had answers for the other questions. So it's like, I think that's what it is. I think people just get so excited. Oh my God, I gotta go. I gotta know. I gotta know. I gotta know. I don't know. No. Oh my God, Misty, can you tell me? Yeah, that's what I think it is. Yes, honey. Lady K, bet it's not like them Georgians. I know that's right. I know that's right. Georgians drive crazy too. I heard about that, honey. I heard about that. You hear me? Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Shout out to everybody. We have to deal with Canadians and the whole Ohio drivers. Ooh, girl. Isn't Ohio the state of meth heads? Ooh, Jesus. Ooh, come on in here, spirit. Ooh, oh, girl, sorry, 3:14, y'all. Why I thought it was, oh, I thought it was early, like 1 o'clock. Not they were price shopping. That's how. Jay, honey, that's I'm like. A lot of people do that though. That's why even going into readings, a lot of people get readings from the same spiritualists within the same day. Like, I need a reading now, then they get, oh, I don't like that answer, let's go to another reading. Oh, I don't like that answer, let's go. And then they keep going until they get the answer they want. Or they say, well, I've got 5 readings done today, and they all have told me something totally different, whatever. But it's like, in my mind, if you are trying to get spiritual help, you're not opening yourself to just in and everybody. It's kind of like you being in the mood. Just because you're in the mood don't mean, oh my God, I need it now, I want it now. Let me go down to the grocery store and give it to the hottest man that wants to give it to me. Or let me go down to the club and give it to whoever want to get. Like, we're not doing that when we have smarts, right? And we know, right? We're not naive to how things work. The same thing with this. When people are shopping around for prices of casework, and they're saying that their spirit have drew them to you, it's like, no, it didn't, because you would have originally hit me at first. It would have been, well, let me go to this person because if they're charging more, that means they know what they're doing. Let me go to this person because they're doing it cheaper, and all I can afford is $20 right now. Like, honey, your man is cheating on you. Your man is possibly gonna bring you back an STD, or STI, and something that could be permanent to where you're gonna be taking medicine for the rest of your life. And these medications are anywhere from, $8 copay to $450 a month out of pocket. And you got to take for the rest of your life. So it's kind of like $20 for some casework. Yeah, honey. And even going into the whole, like I said, the investment thing, oh shit, I'm trying to go a little cheaper. You said 300. I can't afford that right now. Like, girl, Well, you get the work done when you get the money then. That whole lowballing yourself, because you're not lowballing the people that you're getting work done with. Because like I said, we don't really, I mean, I speak for myself. I really don't give a fuck. Bitch, I have my price starts set. If you can't afford it, girl, keep it moving. And there's no lost feelings. Okay. You're not gonna talk me down on the price. You're not gonna say, well, I go to another person. We'll go to them. Like I said, going into escort and shit, people say $250. That's another girl that's only charging 80. We'll go to her cheap ass in so you can get something from the bitch. Going into the $20 shit too. Go ahead and go to that $20 girl and watch her fuck your shit up. That bitch is probably pulling your motherfucking energy. Going even to the $3,000 case for her. Like, wait a minute, mama got gifts like that, and mama got spirits like that, moving like that. Then why mama still in that Hobby Lobby motherfucking farm? Why mama still in that ghetto ass town trying to raise all those children instead of getting child support for the motherfucking daddy? She's trying to offer you casework to support her and the motherfucking children. Let's talk about it right now. So it's like, yeah, mama, ain't nobody doing that. So when they do tell me that, I'm like, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, oh, I'm sorry. I already went with somebody else. Well, good, girl. Let me block you now. Because you like to shop, girl. Bye-bye. Girl, you don't let me know that that's what you're doing, girl. You go around, you look at their prices. If you're not feeling okay, bam, and you keep moving. But that whole thing about, well, my spirit led me to you. No, like I tell y'all, spiritual work is a spiritual contract. You're making spiritual contracts with people and you're getting readings done and you're doing casework with people. So it's kind of like, yeah, sis, yeah, that whole shopping around, bitch, you trying to buy spirits. And I'm not into that, honey. No shade. Yeah, that's right. You said it, right? Come on in here, Dee. Way, way affordable. Listen, Dee. I'll be thinking I need to go up somehow. Did Beyonce say raise her prices? I might need to raise my price like Beyonce said. Raise them all the way up. Okay. Come on in here. Yes, honey. Yes. So come on in here. Yes, EPEG. L. Don't segue. I understand. Let me segue on in. Ow. Okay. I'm doing pretty good knowing yourself. Yes, honey. Ow. Let's go up in here, honey. Let's get it all. Let's get it all the way up, honey. Take it from the real up. Taking it day by day, Jay. I'm doing well. Pray you're doing well too. I know that's right, honey. Stand positive. Keep your vibrations positive. Drinking your water, taking your vitamins. This is the perfect time, y'all. One thing that I think CR19 taught us was to be cautious of our energies and who we surround ourselves with. It says 6 feet, right? They said 27 feet, y'all. Really, that's what they said. They said the droplets from CR19 could travel to 27 feet initially. Remember that? Now, anybody who knows about the energy field of the body knows what energy extends 27 feet out. And then they change it to 6 feet. And there's a reason why it's 6 feet, because there's energies that extend 6 feet from your body, from the bottom to the top, to the left, to the right. So it's like, mama, they're conveying to you to protect your energy. And people are still out here slopping down Popeyes. They still out here slopping down and choking down Wendy's greasy ass motherfucking nuggets every fucking day. They still out here chopping down banana put with all the damn imitation syrup and shit. They're still down here slopping and sucking on some Whoppers and I'm just like, girl, you go to the ER, girl, they're gonna let you die. You're gonna have an appendix eruption and they're gonna let your ass die. That's what I'm saying. We should be smart. This is perfect time to get your bodies right, keep your energies right. Spiritual baths, meditations, crystal healing, energetic healing, raising your energy up, getting into Reiki energy healing. You got a massage therapist, you got a chiropractor, you need a Reiki healer. We're aligning the spiritual, the physical, and the emotional. So it's like, mama, people ain't taking that. They're not investing that, girl. They ready to sit back. I've been dealing with this deadbeat motherfucker for 10 years. I still want insight on to see if I should still be with him. Mama, you've been dealing with the motherfucker for 10 years and he's deadbeat and you still holding on to him and you're still trying to manifest a better life for yourself. It does not work that way. Sweetie, beloved, sweet baby, honey, honeydew, sunflower honey, it does not work that way. Okay? It does not. Okay, come on in here. And I'm sweet laughing at. You need a podcast. Oh, goddamn. Fuck, damn. Woo! I done knocked a little bit of sense to my motherfucking head right now. Listen, I'm Dee. You just have me hit this damn wall, girl. So, girl, I really fell out right now. Listen, you're the second one that has said that. Lachey done said it, and now you done said it within the past 24 hours. I don't need no damn podcast. Ow! Yes, I just sent you email me. I sent in payment for it. Thank you, Larry. Listen, honey. I hope y'all ready. I hope y'all ready. Like I said, I'm gonna give you a little taste for those of you who are in the Omicron event. I'm gonna give you a little taste of what type of energies we're gonna be dealing with. Okay, come on in here. I'm gonna be preparing myself. I'm really, really taking a lot of stuff lightly. This week I'm doing a lot of stuff, dealing with that car and bullshit, honey. But either way, I'm going to do some things to give you a taste of what we are going to be dealing with during the Omicron event. And just a little bit, because of course we can give insight to the prying eyes what we're going to be doing. And like I said, it's going to be amazing, honey. We ready. We ready, honey. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anywho, we ready, girl. Yes, honey. Come on here, Edibles. Yes, honey. Ow. How are you? Yes, honey. Ew. Listen, it's all coming in, honey. Yes, girl. It's all coming in. It's what you eating? Ma'am. Ma'am, what you eating? How you know you're a ma'am? How do you know you're a ma'am and not a sir? Bella knows. Listen, Bella knows who she is, honey. Look at her. Her name is not ma'am, and she know. Ma'am, come here, ma'am. Ma'am, my baby, my mama. I know. I know. My little mama. I know. She my mama. I know. She's my mama. I know, ma'am. I know. Bella likes a lot of kisses. Oh no. Okay. Okay, honey. Okay. Okay, honey. We love you. I know we love you too. I know. Yes, honey. Come on in here. Yes, honey. How was everyone's Thanksgiving? Listen, I hope it was good, honey. Oh, hell no. No hot shower. Yes, no hot shower, honey. Oh, yes, honey. Ow. Yes, honey. Oh, I got her hair in my mouth. Did you get my WS? What is that? What is that? Yes, I did. Yes, I did, Jay. We addressed it the next day, remember? The people I know who like colder showers are more masculine people. I don't know what's up with that. You know what? You are so. Oh my God, Jay, you are fucking right. The nurse was just telling me that yesterday. So she said that her boyfriend, she's lasering her boyfriend's back because he's like Wolverine. She said this Wolverine Harry, and she said that he does not mind getting the laser because he loves taking the cold showers. And she said, I don't know about you, but I gotta have me a hot shower. I said, yes, me too. Like, girl, the fuck out of here. Ain't no cold shower, bitch. Even back in the day, girl, when bills couldn't be paid, girl, and I need to take a shower, girl. Yeah, girl, I would boil that motherfucking water when I could. Because, some of the house I stayed in had gas, so they'll turn off the electricity, but the gas will still be on. So, bitch, I'll boil that water on the damn stove, girl. Let it cool off, girl. Pour that shit over me, girl, and then rinse off with the cold water in the shower. So I'm like, yeah, mama, I can't do no damn cold water. I think this vaccine makes people violent because of the metals in it. Listen, you said it, but see, this is where we need to go into a lot of stuff too, Joey. So I told y'all, I went to, listen, y'all go to this. Anybody in California for sure, go to Denny's, or excuse me, Wendy's, go to McDonald's, go to their machine, type in the drink you want, and watch there's information that pop up, and it's going to say what's in the drink. I want to say it's phenylene or no, not phenylene, not FETA. It's PHENYLNINE. And what it says is that this chemical actually alters your mood. And it said that if you suffer from any type of mental or psychomatic disease, you need to be careful with consuming too much of this product. And so it said depression, bipolar, schizophrenia. And as I tell you, I went into this with a friend of mine who I'm no longer friends with. His dad had schizophrenia, and they were bringing the dad McDonald's, Burger King, cookies, whole cupcakes. And I was like, I hate when people do that, even with kids. I hate when people have kids that throw temper tantrums and they give them cookies and cupcakes and juices and shit. And it's just like when your kid gets sick with something, it's pray for my baby. My baby's in the ER. And it's just like, but girl, You should be guilty. You should feel guilty for that because you're giving your children fucking poisons and toxins. You're not making them teas and shit. Girl, kids like sweet shit, make them tea. Put some agave in the fucking tea, girl. Make us some marshmallow root tea, girl. Go to the store, get some detox tea, girl. Give it to their ass. If they're really, really about that sweet shit. But mama, really? So, like I said, he was giving his dad all this bad shit. I was like, listen, this is why your dad's disease is progressing. Because you're feeding shit that's feeding that energy. And that's why it's progressing. And sure enough, bitch, like I said, to where it's full blown, y'all. To where the dad is like, what? Who you, bitch? Like tried to fight him. Like you want to fight, nigga? Like, whoa, I cannot imagine that. So I'm like, honey, at the end of the day, we got to be mindful of what we put in our body and who we're having sex with. The same way there's metals inside the jab is the same way there's metals and toxins inside the food that we're eating, which can also alter our DNA and RNA. It's the same way if the people that we have sex with can also alter our RNA, DNA. Our frequency, we talk about the environment. Waking up, going outside and seeing the ghetto every fucking day can also alter your subconscious mind and conscious mind and your body. And that's why sickness and other things are prone to happen when people are in that mindset. So it's not just that we're worried about. Not me, because you could detoxify yourself from that. You could take colloidal silver. You could take nanotech gold. You could drink a lot of water. You could stay very hydrated and flush that shit out. You can eat a clean diet for 90 days. And whatever toxins were put in that body through that jab, you can get it out of your motherfucking system. But like I said, my concern is to eating a fast food every fucking day. My concern is fucking and sucking on people who really mean you no good. That's how STDs and STIs manifest. Come on in here. That's how it manifests. So I'm like, that's my concern. I lasered rust off my car the other day. It was so cool. Okay. Joy, you playing. Ah! Joey, you playing. Yes, honey. Oh, they slept that ass. I know that's right. I know that's right. Slap that ass. Yes, honey. You welcome, Epex. You are welcome, honey. You are welcome. Mystic, you sent an extra email after the first Dr. What did it have? So it was the same one. So what probably happened is, so when you send out videos, you have to send out the notification with it. And I wouldn't do that. That's how people say, I never got the class. Yeah, because it was no notification. So when I put the notification with it, then it sends the real link. So if you got that after I sent out the first class, then that means that somehow, some way you got the first one last and the last one first. Okay. So the first one I sent out, like I said, did not have a notification. So it was more than likely blank. The second one I sent out, I actually had the notification. So that one had the link to the video. Yes, honey. I know we're about to go out right now. Look, now Bella, she monitored me. She ready to go outside too now. We're about to go outside right now, Mom. Okay. We're about to go outside right now. I know we're about to go outside right now. I know we're about to go out right now. I know we're about to go out right now. Hold on, let me finish this video, okay? Let me finish this video. Okay. We're about to go outside right now, okay? Now you doing what baby used to do. Now you want to monitor me and shit. Mama, we gotta go. We gotta go. How the fuck you know what time it is? Bitch, how the fuck, bitch? I didn't tell you what fucking time it is, bitch. I didn't tell you what time it is, bitch. How the fuck you know what time it is, bitch? I didn't tell you what fucking time it was, bitch. How the fuck you know what time it is, bitch? Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, it's okay. When I get casework, I don't call a buck. I feel you are. Listen, it's like, listen, I'm telling you what, doc, like, listen. My friend gets her car repaired a lot, right? Because she does Uber or Lyft. So she get her car repaired a lot. And mama be sitting here telling these automotive people how to do their job. Well, I was on Google and I watched a guy on YouTube and he said that you're not supposed to take the carburetor off before you take off the engine mounts. And maybe that's, and I'm like, girl, this is why they fuck your shit up, sis. This is why you get the shit fixed and then a week later something else happens. You got to come back to get more work done because you think you know every fucking thing, sis. You're not a fucking mechanic, girl. Let the professionals do their work. So the same thing with, oh, mama, what is this? I know you had something stuck on you. Girl, what was that on your hair, girl? Yeah, something stuck. It was sticky. Messing in something. You messing in something you should be messing in, girl. Anyway. So, yes, I believe people who people. Okay, you need to move, bitch. You need to move. You need to move, bitch. Because now you biting a bitch. Now you gotta go. Now you biting a bitch. Bitch, you biting a motherfucker. Anyway, so people who checking on the work, um, um, lady, excuse me, I'm Dee Dee. Yes, I'm Dee Dee. People who check in on the work, I really do feel like they're not ready for the work that has been done. Hey, stop biting him. This bitch is possessed right now, y'all. She's possessed. Honey. Listen, she about to get a pat on that nose. She about to get a pat on that snout. Anyway, so I do feel like that they are not ready for the work. I'm Dee Dee. I do feel like they be doing a little too much. I do feel like they be doing some shady ass shit when they be checking on the work. Because I told you one of the people is like, Mystic, I'm just calling in to check up on the work. And I was like, okay, girl. And then I'm like, well, why does she really want to check on her work, Spirit? You need to show me. And Spirit showed me that Mama was getting in her car, letting that car warm up. Mama went to the building where she thought that her man lived at and was looking around and da 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 da. And then she thought she saw him. She was like, oh my God, motherfucker. And it wasn't him. And I said, oh, that's nice. So I said, yeah, I need to talk to you. So we got on the phone, we talked. And I said, yeah, so you checking in and stuff on the work. And she's like, what do you mean? Yeah, you sent me that email. And she said, yeah, that's all it is. I said, no, you actually checking to see where this motherfucker's at too. So do you need me to stop doing the work and send you instructions on the work already? And she's like, no. She's like, I was just a little curious because somebody told me that they saw him over here. And I'm like, yeah, but once again, when you're getting the work done, you cannot be checking in. You need to let that shit manifest. He may even want to call you while the work has been done. Bitch, you need to know that motherfucking call. I know that's hard, but that's where we talk about trust in spirit. Oh, honey. I end up, to make a long story short, I end up sending back her instruction. Hey, leave her alone. Let me see, honey. Oh, y'all still can't see him. Okay. Mm-hmm. I was trying to show them, yeah. He trying to hump. He trying to hump Bella, honey. Bella ain't want none of that. Bella ain't want none of that. Bella ain't want none of that. Thank you. Come on in here, Jay. Hello. Tasmai's readings, aka Mystic Persia readings, are all on point. Hello. Hello. Bitch. Hello. Excuse me. My Thanksgiving was pretty relaxing. I heard that. Oh, let me turn this damn heater off. Bitch. I'm working up woo, girl. I'm working up a sweat a little bit, honey. Let me turn off this heater. Oh, girl, it's 82 degrees up in here. God diggity down. Bitch. Ooh. I'm about to sweat out my wrap. My hair is wrapped up underneath this, y'all. I'm about to sweat my wrap out, girl. I used some lot of body and some keratin, girl. I'm about to sweat it out. Anyway, I'm getting a reading. It's like massage. Be careful who you let touch you. Right. And see, I'm Dee Dee. People don't understand that. It's like, I'm not a whore. I'm a conservative woman. And then you're like, hey, I would like to get a reading done with this complete stranger I do not know. And I'm just going to let it all come out. Because like I said, it comes out. Girl, we may not go over and discuss everything. Like I said, I don't. Unless you say, okay, what energy is around me? Then I'm going to say I'm seeing something with a man who's masturbating. I'm seeing something with, hey. I'm seeing something with a little itchy and burning. I'm seeing something swollen with some irritation bumps on it. I'm not going to tell you, you know what this is. And I'm also getting something like halitosis, spoiled milk or something. Anyway, I'm going to say what comes out of yours. Now, if you don't ask that, okay, wait, well, hold up, spirit. And sometimes I'll say, hey, this is coming up right now. Is there something, most of my people I do readings for are female. So it's like, yeah, is there something coming on with your pH balance being thrown off? Is it, I'm seeing something with candida. And it smells kind of like onion hot dog water. What what this is. I don't need to ask what it is because not really my business, but I do want to throw that out because we are talking about this and this keep coming up. Or even for a good example, somebody was getting a reading done for themselves. And they were asking questions about them. And I was like, but who is this earth sign man? And they were like, oh my God, good heavens. I got a man coming. Oh my God, I got a husband. Oh my God, my husband's coming. Oh my God, he's going to be an earth sign. Oh my God, I love earth signs. And I'm like, no, this is a younger man. And it's something with money. And then bam. She's like, wait a minute. And I'm like, yeah, I see about 20, 20, 21. Oh my God, that's my son. Yeah, something with money. Oh my God, that bastard, she going off. And she's like, what the fuck? And we've done other readings where other things came up where she's like, I wasn't even asking that question. Like we did an ancestor reading before, I remember. We did an ancestor reading and she asked about her ancestors and her husband, at the time it was her husband. Hey, you doing too much. You doing too much. You doing too much. It was her husband at the time, but either way, his stuff was coming through. And I was saying names and shit like blah blah blah. And she's like, yeah, that's fucked up. I pay for a reading for me and he's getting the reading. That's how that works. That's how that works. Our thoughts and feels consistent exceeding our reality. People just don't get it, don't care. You're right. That's how we meditate, Jay. We meditate, we focus, we relax ourselves. We consciously say things, we consciously do things. It's not because you're being OCD and you're calculating your steps. It's the fact that you're trying to manifest the reality, and you need to make sure that all of your actions feed into it. Hold on, like she don't need you. She don't need you. I'm about to do that first. She don't need you. Hey, she don't need you. So that's what it comes down to. It comes down to that. Yeah, yeah. I'm really gonna have to go. I'm really gonna have to go, y'all. This demonic child, she's possessed right now. Oh. This demonic child, she is possessed right now. Listen, y'all. But yeah, our thoughts is constantly seeding and feeding our reality. Yes, our actions are too. 6 is the number of men. Yes, it is. Come on in here, 6 being the number of men. Come on in here. Hallelujah. Mystic, you do need a podcast. Listen, I got to figure that out then, huh? I got to figure that out, huh? Yes, you do need a podcast because I need a podcast for you. Listen, it needs to be set up nice then, huh? It needs to be a nice setup. I remember there was a lady out there in Detroit that wanted me to do that. I told y'all that story, y'all. A lady hit me up a couple of years ago when I had the other YouTube channel, and she was like, I can see you doing a show and da 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 da. And we can come to your house and we could do. And I was like, wait, first of all, honey, ain't nobody coming to my house. Well, we can get you a makeshift house. So you can live in your house in Cali, and then we can get you a very, very cheap house up here in this area, and you could do podcasts like 3 or 4 months out of the year, do all this content, and then throughout the rest of the year we'll post it. And I was like, I'll think about it. And literally it was every day, like, oh, I got this person, that person. I told y'all one of the persons that they were gonna link me up with, girl. Y'all know who he is, honey. He actually came out not too long ago. Anywho, but I'm like, nah, I don't think I want to do that because now I got, and they're like, no, everything be good. Everything be good. It'd be at a secluded location. Nobody will know, da, 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 da. But I was just like, yeah, girl, I don't know you though. So this seems like, girl, you trying to get me somewhere to get my ass jumped or something, girl. Like, I don't know. But she wanted me to do that. Yeah. And I was like, I don't know, honey. And then being gone somewhere I don't know for that long. Shortwave radio, so your voice can go around the world. Okay, shortwave radio. Okay, let me write that down. So delete. So okay, Target deleted the social, and I was pressed for a sec. Now I'm feeling better. Spirit is so assuring. Listen, you gotta feel better, and you gotta let it marinate. It'll all work out in the end. Yeah, boil that water. I know that's right. You gotta let it marinate, Jay. It'll all work out in the end. Listen, you have to trust that spirit has your best interests. That's why they say your best interests at heart. All of your desires, all the things that you attract to you comes from your heart. When you put out love and positivity and possibilities, they come back to you. When you put out hate and vengeance and brokenness, it's going to come back to you too. Okay? Always remember that. Cold showers are not fun to take. No, it's not. Oh, honey. Oh, God, I'm thinking about it right now. Like, oh, girl. Now, I do know that cold water does close your pores. It's therapeutic. People have bruising in their body and stuff. Ice baths works perfectly. But I'm like, sis, to bathe in and feel fresh, bitch, no thank you. My dinner's ready, loving light. Thank you, Grand Madam Tarot. Enjoy that dinner, honey. Yes, honey. I'm about to go out too. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna make something tonight or eat something. I don't know. Yeah, son, come on, Erebus. Erebus, why are you laughing? Okay. Listen, Erebus is just laughing, honey. Listen, y'all. I love my shower hot for sure. I come out feeling relaxed. Yes. Yes. Yes, honey. Listen. Listen, y'all. Yes. I will be going as well. Yes, honey. Peace, Grand Madam. Yes, honey. I will do lukewarm at the coolest water on my right. Like even in the summertime, I'm like, yeah, there's no cold water. Yeah, even in the summertime, like, oh, go cool off with a cold shower. Like, motherfucker. How about I turn on the motherfucking AC, bitch? I pay the motherfucking bills around here. How about I turn on the motherfucking AC, bitch? Or turn on all these damn fans. Okay. Like I'll fluctuate from sauna to water felt temp. I heard that. Fall temp. Okay. Right. Yes. Yes, honey. Yes. Cool water activates brown fat to help lose weight. Okay. But I always wondered though, but if that's the case, then Larry, that means that guys should be in better shape than women then. Huh? Huh? That means that they should be more toned and Idris Alba mixed in with a little bit of oh God, there's a lot of people I'm seeing here with some nice washboard abs. Yeah, that means a lot of people be shaped like Idris Alba and Shamar Moore and Nick Cannon. I'm naming the people that can get it if they needed it. Ow, ow. That means a lot of them will be a little more shaped like these men. And these are men that you all would know about. They'll be a little more shaped like them. And I'm just like, so that's the case, then let me start recommending cold water. So, hey, honey, I need you to jump in that cold shower, get that brown fat burning and going. Okay. Hello? I need to know. I need to know, Larry. I need to know what's going on. Okay. Listen, you guys. I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you guys have a good week. And of course, we'll be back very soon. I'm so glad you got part one of the class. Jay, and of course, be waiting for part two. We're going to go a little heavier in, and of course, going into the other person as well. We're going to be going a little heavy in the paint. Of course, I was telling you when I send out emails for classes, please send an email to say you got it. So that's why I'm not thinking like, oh God, they didn't get it, they didn't get it. Oh my God, I got it, and I'm going crazy. Okay, definitely send an email. Let me know that you got it, and we'll keep moving. Okay, and of course, a lot of you email away. But anyway, and of course, I know with basic schedules, we all forget. I know. Anywho, thank you guys so much for stopping by here this midday, this early evening from us. I wish you all the best. Hope you guys have a good day. Happy Wednesday. And like I said, you guys will see me again very, very shortly. Of course, I'll be checking my email as well as I go throughout my day right now and get my day going. Okay. Anyway, perfect. Love and light, everybody. Two Spirit Mystic dot blogspot. Ooh, now I'm getting hiccups and shit. .com and 28spirit8 mystic8 at gmail.com. Okay. When you're wanting to connect with a real bitch. Oh God, wait a minute. Okay. We already did that. Listen, blessings to you as well, Norma. Love and light, everybody. Bye for now.